Our 15th box set for the collection series has been announced, and what a surprise! It's season 15, Underworld in HD. Every fan's dream is happening right now. We can relive the glory.
Or live it for the first time in my case. I've still not watched Underworld. That'll be my last Fourth Doctor story on it. It's come onto iPlayer now, but I've been holding off because I'm pretty sure this was going to come along. So
Yeah.
I was about to say the rest of season 15 will be like the water to swallow down that particular pill, but I
Yeah.
maybe
It's
not.
like, for me, it's my least favorite Tom season. And I think the color palette for the box set reflects season 15 beautifully with sort of the brown and the gold, because you've got to sift through the crap to find the nuggets of gold within it. So I think the cover reflects it beautifully.
I mean, I do quite like the cogs, very much calling back to Invasion of Time there.
Yeah.
And something a little bit different. It gives it a very new series vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah. Very
Like Capaldi
Capaldi.
years. Yeah.
And it's sort of very like the 50th anniversary trailer with like Tom in the sort of scarf
Yeah, with the
bellowing and the jelly babies sort of floating
yeah,
around.
I got that vibe from it. I mean, we sort of mentioned it now. We're on cover mode at
Yeah.
the moment, artwork. So we'll get to the all the features and stuff in that trailer in a little bit, but allow us our little chat about the cover first.
Hmm.
What do you think of that choice? Because it's sort of become a guess what the Doctor's going to hold on this season bingo card, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe
People.
he could have been holding the skull from
Yeah,
Image
I
of
would have
Defender.
expected a skull.
Um,
Or, maybe like the rod of Rassilon or something like that.
yeah, I was thinking maybe we could have had like him in the sash of Rassilon as well,
We
just to
got that
break
one at the discs,
on the
but
disc. Yeah, but
uh,
then this is probably the only time you're gonna use the grey coat on a cover, because when it
yeah,
gets to season 13, you're gonna want the pyramids look.
either that or the Terror of the Zygons. Even though it's hardly in the series, just something to mix it up, but it is a rather iconic look. Yeah, it's either that or yeah, like you say, pyramids. And then when it comes to 16, you're gonna want him holding the key to time, aren't you? Or at least the tracer.
Yeah, definitely the Tracer.
Yeah. And so, in a way, it sort of makes sense that you would have jelly babies for at least one of them. And so, but 15 is just the one that it's like, it doesn't have anything else that's interesting enough. We already missed out with 12 because that was like the first one and they hadn't quite worked out that gimmick yet. So, here we go 15.
No, I think it works fine. I think it works fine. It's interesting that we've got the new Rutan on there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, before we get to that quickly, does he actually eat any jelly babies this season?
He definitely
I know,
has humbugs, isn't it? And
yeah, because he's
licorice all
offering
sorts in Sunmakers, I think.
because he offers a jelly baby, but he's holding a licorice all sort.
Yeah, that always annoyed me as a kid.
I thought it was funny, but it's made even more funny by the fact that
Oh, he
Anto wouldn't know
does.
the
He
difference
does.
anyway.
He does an Invasion of Time. He goes, one grows tired of jelly babies, Castellan.
I love the way Tom eats the jelly babies as well,
Bites
Like,
the head like a
most,
grenade.
yeah, just the tear as well,
Yeah.
and then throwing the half-eaten one back in the bag. The disc art's a bit bland.
I'll be honest, I think the disc art's become incredibly lazy over some of the box sets. I think ever since sort of season 18, where we've lost the monsters, like full circle, it should be the Marshmen. It's just
Uh,
Tom and K9 in the marsh, and like that's not very exciting. And I think this is the set. I think you should only use the character once, and I think season 12 got it right.
hmm.
I think that's still the best disc art.
Yeah, they've not quite topped it since then, I don't think. Yeah, I
You
mean, this
want
is
monsters on the disc, I think.
yeah, because this is literally just the same image in the background with the sun makers like Aztec coin Delio going on, and then it's Doctor Leela or K9 in
Hmm.
front of it. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Looks nice at least,
Yeah.
like each one individually. But then when you look at them all together, you think where are the monsters? Where's anything that really marks it
Reflects.
as this particular story?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's when it stings a bit more. Yeah, I mean, I love the booklet art though, with Tom and Louise there in front of the lighthouse.
Yeah, I feel like that was sort of the obvious choice
Yeah,
for that.
but I'm glad it didn't go for the obvious choice of being green.
No, 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 with the mist. Yeah, with the fog.
Yeah, like so much horror Fang rocks rock stuff is quite rightly green.
Hmm.
But yeah, this takes it in a different direction. And I like that little bit on Gallifrey there for the, what would you call that bit?
The booklet case.
Yeah, the booklet case.
Tray,
the
yeah,
little the
booklet
doorway.
tray.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
tray. Yeah, but that's a rather nicely done one with the Gallifrey guard there.
Leela's looking for a boy in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's exciting. So it's 7 discs, and we
Mm.
have some new content to talk about within it.
Yeah, we do. I mean, 7 discs for £55. No, that stings a bit.
Or if you want to use my link to get it for £43, that'll be down below. So if you want to get Underworld at a slightly cheaper price, and who doesn't, check that link. Shameless
takes
plug.
the sting out of it a little bit. Isn't quite a Rutan sting then.
No, it's more of
It's the regular jellyfish sting.
Jellyfish thing, yeah.
Which is still pretty bad, but you know.
Still, I mean, at the end of the day, it's one of those ones where you know eventually you're gonna have to buy it.
Yeah, we're committed.
Yeah, we're 15 in. Well, we're 15 for 15 now.
I mean, the standard editions are getting cheaper though.
Yeah,
Those who collect those, you just got to wait 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's a good time because if you're a Fourth Doctor fan, you can get season 17 standard.
Very soon. Yeah. I mean, updated special effects here on Horror Fang Rock, like you were saying earlier with the new Rutan, which is I think a physical prop as well, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think that's the way to go forward with these if they are going to continue to do it, that it blends in a little bit more.
Yeah. I really hope for Time Warrior they do a physical prop of the castle and blow it up. They've already done the special. Yeah, they've already done the updated effects for that one though, so I doubt we'd get that. And I mean, Invasion of Dinosaurs is right there on season 11, calling out for them a bit more. But yeah, that would be nice if they could do that, like the original way Marionette's intended. Yeah, and also 5.1 on Horror Fang Rock as well. So that's the one that's getting a lot of the love when it comes to, you know, a new experience of watching, I suppose.
Well, that's the story everybody cares about, isn't it? It's by Uncle Terry, so they care about that one.
Yeah. New episodes of Behind the Sofa with Louise Jameson, Colin Baker, not Tom Baker, Sarah Sutton, Janet Fielding, Matthew Waterhouse, Katie Manning, and Betson Roberts, who was the wife of director Pennant Roberts, and then Toby Haydock as well alongside them. So yeah, I think it's them two and Louise Jameson, Colin Baker, Sarah Sutton, and Janet Fielding, which is it's odd that they've swapped out Colin for Peter. Oh, I bet they'll make a joke about that. I bet Janet will
I've regenerated.
Any opportunity to poke fun at Peter. And then Matthew Waterhouse and Katie Manning is the wild card pairing.
Yes.
But yeah, Matthew Waterhouse always gets the odd pairings.
That is true, because he had, Fraser Hines on season 23?
Yeah, that's a very odd one. And then he was with Colin for 17, wasn't he?
Yes, he was, yeah, just being really catty, and Colin was just like, I can't be done with this. So I hope he's not catty in this.
It's Graham Williams again, they say.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, speaking of Graham Williams, Darkness and Light, a look back at the life and career of producer Graham Williams.
That'll be interesting. But a part of me feels like we've already touched this on a DVD release.
Oh, was this a Key to Time one?
Yeah, I feel like it's a Key to Time type feel. But it'd be interesting to sort of have more of an analysis of it.
Yeah, and I mean, Tom's involved this time. It might have been last time as well, but I don't know. I feel like with a lot of those earlier ones, he wasn't involved so much.
I guess he picked and chose what ones he wanted to be involved in.
Yeah. Although he was involved with a lot of Key to Time because he got to chat with Mary Tamp and Ethan.
That was the main reason. He's like, oh, Mary.
Yeah. But I mean, there's a wonderful quote in the trailer where he says about, I was very lucky not to get fired by Graham. That gave me a chuckle.
Oh, love Tom. Love him.
And then In Conversation, this time with Louise Jameson.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
That's sort of become part and parcel, hasn't it? Part of the package.
Yeah, they're always good fun, really sort of insightful, getting new stories. And I feel like we're going to see a sort of a new dimension between her and Tom. Obviously, we knew they didn't get on quite well, but it's
Yeah.
interesting how she really was like, yeah, Tom was just known for his like. There was no sort of um
No
dancing
holding
around
back.
it. Yeah, dancing
Yeah.
around there to go. No, everything was fine. It was kind of cut straight to the point with it.
Yeah, I mean, Matthew Sweet very much cuts into that, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Wonderful interviewer. Inside the Lighthouse, making horror of Fang Rock. Nice to have that as well.
yeah. It was
I
one of
imagine
the.
that'll be a chunky one. They make them quite chunky now, the behind the scenes.
I think they said that was about an hour. I think.
That, yeah, I can see that.
And that's how we knew this set was in the works because Louise Jameson let us slip about this.
We know they're all in the works, don't like.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's at least another 5 or 6, maybe more even, that are in various stages of production with behind the scenes and stuff.
Hmm.
So there's so many films by Chris Chapman well underway, those documentaries. I mean, one documentary, Tom Talks, another one of those with Tom Baker.
I imagine that's going to be sort of with the themes of season 15. What's Tom's view on those, really? Because I think that's what they did with season 17. And I thought that was very sort of Douglas Adams. So it's interesting that this is their way of including Tom on these sets, which is fine because new Tom content's always a joy and a delight, really.
Tom, what's your view on taxes? You can imagine the rants that will go on there. Oh, that'll be wonderful.
Well, I couldn't comment.
Oh, exclusive new audio commentaries from Tom Baker.
I imagine that's going to be him and Matthew Sweet on doing like the odd, because they've done it for like season 18, like Leisure Hive he did. I think Destiny of the Daleks maybe as well. I think might have been another one. Yeah, it's normally him and Matthew Sweet, so they're always good fun.
Yeah. And then rare convention footage. Do you ever check out the convention footage?
I've done it for a couple, like the Panopticons. There's a great one of Pertwee just doing a great sort of 45-minute show, and I think season 20 I've checked out a fair bit because there's some bits from Longleat on there.
Have you spotted Stephen Noonan in the background yet?
No, he's probably badgering the prop guy about the Dalek, going, that must be from the Five Doctors.
Or getting a bit bored of the Dalek invasion of Earth.
Yeah, he might have been in the other 10 actually. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Laughing at the saucer.
Yeah,
you might hear the uproar when that comes on in the background.
Yeah.
Tom Baker Blackpool exhibition links. I feel like those are fairly widely available. They pop up quite a few places, don't they?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have.
It's the Don't Mind the Stairs one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or do mind the stairs. Yeah. And then he doesn't. Rare archive treats. I mean, that could be literally anything. HD photo galleries, info text, PDF archive, plus lots more. You know, all the documentaries and stuff from the previous DVD releases, pretty much. But yeah, always welcome to have those on there.
Yeah, I mean, this is a thing. The trailer got me excited for it, even though I've seen these stories. I want to say hundreds of times, but it's season 15, so I've seen them a few times.
Invasion of Time, I've not watched in a long old while.
Oh, so I don't mind that, actually. I don't mind it.
I mean, maybe I won't now, because it has been so long.
Yeah,
like I've sort of been holding off on it because, you know, we had a pretty good idea that this was going to be coming out for a little while. I mean, Sunmakers is one I often go back to. I do have a good time with that. And then Horror Fang Rock, another one I really
Is that
enjoy.
your fave of the season?
Yeah, I'd say so. But I'd say, yeah, that Image of the Fendal and Sunmakers are all really solid ones.
I'd probably say Fendal for me, because it's like the last gasp of Hinchcliffe.
Then Invisible Enemy and Invasion of Time are much more shaky. Invisible Enemy I can sometimes get along with quite well. Brilliant model shots.
Oh yeah.
Some good ideas. But yeah, it's certainly there is a sudden jolt of the budget's gone down a bit when you watch that one. Like, especially when you compare it to a lot of what the Hinchcliffe era was doing. That does feel there's a bit of a sting there. I mean, not just necessarily that the budget has gone down, but that they seem to know how to utilize it less.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of it becomes a bit more bland. But oh yeah, that's so for a future video. I'm sure we'll talk a lot about what season 15 has to offer when it comes out, which we don't know exactly yet, but I guess somewhere between March and May. This it's a spring one, isn't it? I think it's fair to say.
Yeah. Because we've had a fair few announced in January. Like last year, we had season 9, 22, 14 was announced. So
I think it's the
there's-
last 5 Januaries.
Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they've all come out in various degrees in like the first half of the year. So yeah, I think they've learned their lesson now with these, haven't they? Not to necessarily announce a date because very often it gets delayed. And so it's better to just wait a little bit and then announce the date closer to the time when they can guarantee it will come out on said date.
Yeah, I mean, we've got things to occupy us. We've got the Daleks in color. We've got
Yeah.
Celestial Toymaker. So yeah, it's a good time for Doctor Who physical media. Probably another collection set this year.
Yeah, at least
since-
one.
At least another
But
one.
hopefully a Troughton. Because as you say, we're 15 in now.
Hmm.
We are down to 560 sets, 470 sets, and just 280 sets.
Yeah,
Which,
I imagine
is
it will
wild to
be
think.
25 or season 6. Surely, I think that's got to be.
Yeah, I think season 6. I don't know if they'd finish Sylvester off yet.
I mean, we've got to face it eventually. So
Yeah, it'll be the first Doctor complete. Or you do 21 and you complete Jameson and Colin in one fell swoop. But I don't think that'll be for a little while yet because we have just had 20.
yeah, they like to alternate the decades, don't they? So
Yeah, that's true. I think 60's up next. Then
I
maybe
hope
another
so.
Hurt tweet after that. We'll see.
11, I think.
Uh, I Let us know what you think about season 15 in the comments below. And what did you think of the little trailer as well with Louise Jameson back in the Time War as Leela? All right, that was a good bit of fun, I suppose.
Yeah, I just miss the skits, to be honest.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They kind of they become more of the event than the actual box set themselves.
Yeah. In a way, like these mini-sode style things, it just feels like it's very formulaic at this point. It's very much like, character living a life long after the Doctor, then suddenly being reunited with said Doctor in some way. Like usually, there's like a mention of the Doctor, and it'll be like, oh, and it'll be this mythical thing. But we got Murray Gold this time.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, it's
did.
stock music, but nevertheless, it's some good Murray Gold music. So that carried the vibe of it well. Yeah.
And I think it's on the trending page for YouTube as well, which is wild.
Ooh, good on it. All right, maybe that'll convince Russell to be like, oh, maybe I should bring Leela back in season 2 or 3 at this point.
Probably
Or
season
5 with
4,
the amount
yeah.
of he's planning ahead. He's probably got, I think he must have 3 worked out by now, really.
Easy.
Yeah. Like we say, let us know what you think of season 15 coming to Blu-ray in the comments below. Leave a like if you've enjoyed us nattering on about it. Subscribe as well for our eventual either video or stream or something discussing this box set once it's out. I'm sure, Ben, you'll do an unboxing of it as well.
I will.
Yeah, that's a guarantee there. We'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.
Bye.